Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the LSU Tigers offense has the football first here today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's golden. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
They try to sneak in for the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Catch is made over the middle. The receiver found some space in that zone. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
2nd down play coming up. On the shovel pass. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Wide open downfield. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fights off a defender.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
In the red area, it's Johnson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And it's good, right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid...
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Boilermakers are in the red zone now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Boilermakers, they come to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. pins him in and brings him down. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Now looks deep left. He had all day. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Russell. Back-to-back deep shots. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Knox. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Purdue, as they put 6 more on the board. Kicking team out for the PAT try. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's caught off the deflection. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Nice grab. It's Knox. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Boilermakers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back to throw. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they decided to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Boilermakers. That's how you finish a play.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The receiver makes the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Who makes the grab? They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Boilermakers come up to the line in the hurry-up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Purdue. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? To throw, it's Russell. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Boilermakers. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The Boilermakers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Evans. He's swarmed by the defense.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Looks like LSU has the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 play coming up.
Here we go, set.
Wants to throw it. The ball is caught. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And now the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run.
Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards.
Ready, break. Ringo, Ringo. Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. There's contact on the throw, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Boilermakers lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he throws it deep. And it falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
LSU 3.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Makes a nice move there. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a shotgun run call. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Pickup of 5. That's a first down for the offense.
Purdue has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's Knox. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Knox. Spins away from the defender. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back. Scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Touchdown, Purdue. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
56, LSU, 3.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a screen pass to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. You think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 10, on to punt it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make a adjustment? Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They bring the punter onto the field now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Chewing clock with the running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given it...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Boilermakers. A crucial pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Purdue. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.